Greetings everyone, Core here. Time for another midnight review. It's been a while since I've done one just because of everything going on. But I remembered this time Venom 2, Let There Be Carnage came out. And I thought, why not? Let's go check it out. It's not streaming on any sites online, so pretty much the only way to see it is watching it in the theater. For now, at least. So, I just gotta say, the first Venom movie I liked. It wasn't the greatest. I'm surprised how much money it made, but it was alright. All the Venom parts and everything like that worked, while everything else could have just been better. But it was alright for what it was. And definitely in Venom 2, they definitely went more straight action, straight fun. Definitely a lot more Venom and Eddie Brock stuff. They pretty much cut out quite a bit else. Like, they honestly didn't try to make anything more deeper than what it needed to be. They hit the points straight on. It's very, action based. There's a lot of action actually in it. It's just straight to the point, which is good. I mean, it's a short movie. It's only 90 minutes long. There is a mid-credit scene. There is no end credit, so there's nothing at the very end. It's just the mid-credit scene. Once you see that, that's it. It's just the one. But yeah, try not to spoil too much. But yeah, it's just it's a good movie. It's a fun movie to say the least. It's definitely, a popcorn movie that's gonna be very enjoyable. Very, not too deep of thinking. There's nothing much to it. The mid-credit scene, there is something more to it. There's actually more depth to the mid-credit scene at the end than pretty much the rest of the movie. Granted, the rest of the movie was really enjoyable. Oh man, why am I spacing on his name? Who plays Eddie? What's his name? Totally spacing out on his name. He does. I mean, it pretty much picks up right after the first one. It's pretty good. I just never really cared for how they did Eddie Brock in this one. It just, I don't know. Like he just seems too dumb. Like he's just, they really made him dumb. Granted, he does kind of redeem himself later on, but yeah, like starting off in this movie, he just seems very dumb. Which, yeah, it's not for long, so it does. He kind of redeems himself later on, getting more smarter, kind of as the movie goes on, as well as with Venom and stuff and the things that they go. Which Venom is just like a giant kid just wanting to have fun and go just he just wants to eat brains. That's it. He wants to eat human brains, not bad guy brains. So that's a whole thing that they had to go through, which is really good. I mean, the animation, the CG, and everything works really well. There's easier to tell compared to the first movie because you're not dealing with two big, dark, colored black or colored or gray colored symbiotes. You're dealing with a nice red symbiote with Carnage, and the black with quite a bit of white actually, Venom. So it's pretty cool. I like it. There's some good scenes, some funny scenes. Venom is definitely enjoyable. He's probably the most entertaining one in the whole movie. There's something I gotta say. Woody Harrelson's character is really good. He's just enjoying it. I mean, he's having a ball. He's just having it up in a way. Uh, Shriek's character is okay. She's there. She doesn't really, I mean, do too much really. I mean, she's just a plot point pretty much. I guess that was a way to give some motive to Cassidy to break out and do all that stuff. But yeah, it's interesting. I'm kind of surprised it got a PG-13 rating. It is pretty violent for PG-13 compared to most. It definitely got a couple f bombs in there and stuff like that. But yeah, man, it's interesting that they didn't go full R. But then again, PG-13, of course, they're gonna get more audience, people to watch it. It's gonna be a lot more uh, open to different theaters, and they're gonna make a lot of money on it because it's only an hour and a half. So they're gonna show, you know, an extra showing or two compared to like a 2-hour movie for the whole day. So it was good. It was enjoyable. I saw it in Dolby Cinema. It was pretty nice. Dolby Cinema I always enjoy because you get a nice big clean picture, good contrast, good colors, sound is amazing, and you get nice big seats too. So if you can't see it, I definitely recommend that. Watching it on the smaller screen might be a little rough because there's a lot of fast action movements. The CG isn't always the clearest, so that's why it may suffer from a more lower quality theater projector. So if you can watch it in the highest quality you can, that's recommended. But overall, it's a fun action popcorn movie. It's a summer movie, so even though we're technically not in summer anymore, but technically everything's been messed up, so it is what it is. But yeah, don't want to spoil too much, especially the mid-credit scene. It is very interesting. It opens up a whole can of worms of what's going on and what's going to happen, so definitely want to stick around to watch that. But overall, good movie, enjoyable, worth your money, you know, for the hour and a half it is. But until next time, guys, later.